Hi, I'm Zach, and today we're going to be talking about the Streamlight Stylus Pro flashlight. Stay tuned to find out why you need one, or maybe why you don't. On this channel, our goal is to equip you with the best tools and techniques needed to maintain and repair a house. If you were to look in the tool bag of virtually any tradesman, whether it be an electrician, a plumber, or even an auto mechanic, you're going to find some sort of flashlight. And for me, it's the Streamlight Stylus Pro. Now I have bigger lights, I have brighter lights, I have lights you plug into the wall, but this is the light that I always have with me, either in my shirt pocket or my pants pocket. It's always close at hand. The manufacturer claims that the batteries will last about 8 hours. For me, that equates to about every 2 months, I get a new set of batteries. I use this thing usually 2 or 3 times a day, and usually for not more than 5 minutes at a time. So for me, they last quite a while. Let's talk about how much light this puts out. So it's rated at 100 lumens, and that can be helpful when you're comparing it to other flashlights, but what does 100 lumens really get you? Well, it's an excellent amount of light for a personalized space. If you were working in, say, a panel box or underneath the hood of a car, where there's something very focused right in front of you that you're trying to fix or work on or diagnose, this is the amount of light that you need. It also works well if you're walking outside at night and you just need to see the path, 10 feet in front of you. This is enough for that. If you're, say, in a house that you're reframing a room or a wall and you don't have any electricity, this is not the light to light up a whole room or a whole side of a house, or to really spotlight, clear out an attic and see if there's any big structural issues going on. This is more for up close and personal type work. In a pinch, it does have enough to reach out a little ways, but you wouldn't want to plan on much more than 10 or 20 feet in front of you. Taking a closer look at this exact flashlight, you can see it has quite a bit of wear on it. I looked back through my Amazon purchase history. I've had this thing for about 3.5 years, and it's ridden around in my pocket every single day in those 3.5 years. You can see the tail cap is a little bit shinier, a little bit newer. I had to replace the tail cap about a year ago. I was able to pick one up from Streamlight for about $4, pretty reasonable. And on that note, you can get pretty much any part you need for these. Not that there's really many parts to go bad, but you can get anything you need straight from Streamlight. These things retail on Amazon for about $20, and you can get them in a variety of different body colors. They also make several different models, including an ultraviolet series that would be used, maybe a mechanic would use that in conjunction with a leak detection fluid to find an oil leak or transmission fluid leak, something like that. Or you can also get them in a, they call it the inspection model. It has about a 4 or 6 inch flexible neck on it, and the light is at the end of that neck, and you can really get in some tight spaces. The 2 other models are a magnetic mount. The tail cap is magnetic, and then it casts kind of a wide straight beam. And they also make a 360-degree version that almost acts as a lantern. You can stand it on the tail cap and it casts light around the room. While I don't use the pocket clip as an actual pocket clip, I do find it handy as just a little bit more bulk to grab onto and to feel and find when you're searching around in your pocket for it. If the pocket clip does get in the way, you can just take a screwdriver and remove that pretty easily, and you can hang on to it and this will pop right back on if you ever want to do that. Lastly, we'll compare this to the size of a regular Sharpie marker. It's about the same length. The flashlight might be just a little shorter, and as we look at them end to end, the flashlight is just a little bit bigger around. One of my favorite kind of tips with this is if I'm using it and I'm inspecting something that I need to use both hands for a minute, I can just raise the brim of my hat, tuck it up in there, and now I have an improvised headlamp without having to dig through my bag for my actual headlamp. That's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit subscribe and tap the bell to be notified about future videos just like this one. And be sure to join us next time when we'll bring you more tools and techniques to get the job done.